Here are the teams chasing after that number one overall pick. Raptors, just one win in their last 14 games, and it won't get any easier for them. Their next 9 games are against teams currently 500 or better. Part of our coverage of the game on Monday, the loss to the Bucks. Josh Lewenberg joining us now. Josh, there was some optimism, I guess, getting all these guys back into the lineup finally for the first time since what it was like almost a year, really. And does that make the disappointing final result even that much harder to take?
Yeah, it's not the loss, Jay, that's disappointing. It's how they lost. And that was the consensus from Darko Rajakovic and R.J. Barrett after the game. Barrett was especially dejected, and that's as direct as I've heard him. And basically the point is, it's okay to lose a game if you've fought hard and done everything that you could, but I don't think anybody that watched this game against the Bucks could say that the Raptors did that, and that's sort of been the recent trend here, because up until this recent string of blowouts, the Raptors, yes, they were losing games early in the season, but they were doing it in a way that was entertaining and competitive. They were getting this young group some valuable reps in close games, and we were seeing some major strides from the young players. So that was checking off a lot of boxes, and you could argue that, hey, even losing games was for the best for the long-term health of this organization. But it's been especially tough recently with some of these blowout losses where it just doesn't feel like they have the same fight. And that's a word that Darko used a number of times after the game tonight was fight, a lack of fight. The Raptors gave up 22 threes against Milwaukee. They've now allowed 19 or more threes in 3 of the last 4 games. So there's another ongoing trend. And yeah, you could attribute some of that to the newness of the Raptors starting lineup, the fact that they're building chemistry there. I know generally when you think building chemistry, you're thinking of the offensive end. Defensively, it's a work in progress too, but that still doesn't justify some of the lack of focus, lack of attention, lack of communication. And I think those are the things that really stick with the Raptors right now and probably will stick with them until they can get back on the court on Wednesday against New York.